In December of 1986 in Hartford, I believe, we taped a Saturday night's main event where both Hogan and Orndorff climbed over the cage at the same time. We kept that in our back pocket. We knew where we were headed with Andre, and in late January 1987, we completed the turn. We originally thought we were going to need to sell only the lower level of the Silverdome, but once it was announced that it was going to be Hogan versus Andre, tickets started selling like hotcakes. We were very aware of Andre's deteriorating back and health. Yes, of course there was a backup plan, but we were going to do everything in our power to make sure we were not going to use it. Early March 1987, it looked 50-50 that Andre was going to be able to perform. At the time, Lloyd's of London were selling all types of custom insurance policies for businesses. There was something called a card subject to change policy that we took out for that night. We actually had planned and shot some video of Blackjack Mulligan, who was coming off a run as a machine a year earlier and wrestling as himself, feuding with Paul Orndorff. That was actually going to be a match at Wrestlemania 3. When it became evident that it was going to be iffy that Andre could perform, we abandoned the Mulligan versus Orndorff feud and rarely mentioned Paul on TV. The plan was going to come down right to the wire that weekend. On March 10th and March 11th, we taped the shows that would be aired on WrestleMania weekend on the 28th and 29th. Superstars in Wrestling Challenge from Ohio, if memory serves me right. We included a tape of a 20-minute segment declaring that the title change at the January Saturday night's main event did happen, and it was approved by the president figurehead we had at the time. That president figurehead gave Hulk Hogan a choice to either face Andre or go after the world title as a challenger to Orndorff. Hogan chose the latter. At the event, we would make an announcement that the fans could get a full refund if they chose to, and that would have been covered by the Lloyd's of London policy. We were banking on while people would be upset at the change of plans, they would have looked forward to Hogan chasing the title as a challenger instead. That was the plan, and I think everything worked out for the best.